And welcome to the Tuesday night edition of Sports Talk. And we are live on the WJRG television network. This show is being produced and sponsored by Big Don from Big Don Production. I'm Dr. Jerry Green. And what's up, Don? God bless you, my brother.
Well, let me start off by saying something to Henry, Larry, Bruce, and Anthony. Pass the popcorn. Everything is good.
Oh, man. What's up, my brother Henry? How you doing, man, down in Jacksonville?
I'm doing good, man. How's everybody?
What's the temperature down there, man? I hate to ask you.
Today was 60 degrees.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I told my brother, Don, I'm going to move down there in the wintertime.
I still been trying to figure out a way.
Yeah, I told him I'm going to stay with him. I was going to knock on his door. He's not going to know me even coming. We're going to be right there. All right, Anthony McLean, what's up, man? Sports legend, how you doing, bro?
Doing good.
All right, and another legend, my man, Bruce. We send our condolences once again to your family, man, on behalf of your sister, man, and we're praying for you, man. We missed you on Friday night, but welcome back, bro. We love you, man, and good to have you back on the show.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate it, man. You know what I mean? That helped me a lot, brother.
Oh, yeah, but we all brothers, man. We all brothers together. And all the way in Frederick, Maryland, my brother-in-law, Larry Pearson. What's up, Larry?
Everything's good.
Everything is good. All right,
Real
Larry,
good.
you're going to start
the enemy.
You're going to start with college football game last night?
We're going to start with the national championship last night. You know,
okay.
Last week, I told you the only way Miami could beat Indiana if they came out and punched them in the mouth. And that's exactly what they did. They hit that quarterback when he was throwing the ball, when he was standing there. They hit him every chance they got, you know, and I thought he was going to fold a while, but he didn't. And the one thing that beat Miami is Miami started arguing with each other. You know, when something go wrong and they wasn't standing together, they had to be pulled apart a couple of times from jumping on each other. You know, I just think Indiana had overall a complete team. Even though they got behind, they came back and they slugged out and they won it. And I think they won it because of cohesiveness and everybody playing together. What you think, Anthony?
Hey, Miami gave them like I said, they gave them their best shot. But Indiana has found a way all year. They won close games, they've won blowouts, they won have you. And the fact that the quarterback scored the clinching touchdown at the most opportune time of the game, it just shows you what kind of team they were. They give them their due. I thought Miami would be able to withstand it, but no, you got to give Indiana their due. They earned this title, and you got to go back to I think it's like 1800s where a team went 16-0 in college ball. So yeah, this is historic, and the fact that now Indiana football is going to be taken to a completely different direction. Now you're going to see some of these other schools, maybe like a Vanderbilt or a say, Boston College, whatever, maybe now they have the incentive to get, try and go out there and recruit and see what happens.
Okay, go ahead, Bruce.
Yeah, I thought Miami played a great game, man. I thought that Indiana would beat them a little better than they did. You know what I mean? But I thought at the end Miami played a great game. Like Ant was saying, when that quarterback made that run in the end zone, man, that was it. You know what I mean? But overall, I thought it was a pretty good game.
Did you watch the entire game?
Yep.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, because a couple times they started arguing with each other, and the coach
but
had
I
separated.
didn't notice that. It still didn't seem like it affected them on the field. You know what I mean? The game was close. I mean, Miami could have won it.
Absolutely. There's no doubt in that. Go ahead, Donald.
Well, Larry, you got to understand something. There's always excuses for why people lost and how they could have won. When the game started, to me, Indiana was punching them in the face. You know what I mean? So I automatically thought Indiana was going to win, even if it was a close game, after just watching Indiana when they beat Alabama. Miami played an excellent game, I thought, compared to, like I said, like Bruce was saying, I thought they were going to get blowed out. So they played an excellent game, I thought. And there's always going to be little things that you miss. Just like if that quarterback for Indiana didn't make that move he did in the end zone, I mean, that was a serious move. To me, that was the best play of the year, the way he came in on that end zone play. And if he didn't do that, we'd be talking about how they lost.
Yep. I thought he going to get caught at the 2-yard line.
Right. So it's always the reason why you lost, Larry. Always.
And didn't Indiana start the game off with a punt return?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, didn't it?
What game was that? What game was that?
They scored 3. I think Miami scored 3, but Indiana came back.
That was Seattle game, bro.
That was Seattle game.
Yeah, that was Seattle. I watched so much, man. I don't know. I'm cross-eyed. I'm cross-eyed now.
I agree with you, Bruce. After watching every game, it's easy to get them mixed up, man.
They all started looking alike after a while.
Yeah, man.
But did you think Beck kept his composure the whole game? And I mean, lifting his team up as a quarterback? Because most of the time he had his head down.
Yeah, but I think he did what he could.
But Indiana was undefeated, right? All year.
Oh yeah.
I mean, so the best team won. It's that simple.
But the quarterback leads the team. You never see Mahomes with his head down and all this other stuff. And
it was how
you don't show how you feel on your face, especially when you're the quarterback.
He had his head down because they was getting beat.
And he sent me a picture with him sitting on the couch eating popcorn. He had his head down.
Okay, go ahead, Bishop. Go ahead, Bishop.
Good evening, gentlemen. I only watched the fourth quarter. I had something I had to do last night, but the little bit that I saw, no, I wouldn't say Beck had his head down. I mean, if he did, I didn't see it. He was kind of trying to get in the fight, and he had good drives going, but them drives stalled because, I mean, one drop pass in a critical moment, hey, it's over. And then that interception at the end sure didn't help, because I thought sure if he threaded the needle, we'd be talking a different story today. So at the end of the day, it did what it did. Miami did what they could do. Indiana did what they did all year long. They found a way to win. And that coach, man, with his little ritual every time, what you going to do now? I'm going to have a beer.
Hey, Larry, I got to say one thing, though. Hopefully, I know it's not going to change, but we got to stop blaming the quarterbacks too much, too, man. Quarterbacks take too much of the blame.
I agree.
I mean, I wasn't blaming. I'm talking about as a leader on the field. As a leader on the field.
Leader, but you don't play both sides of the ball. You don't play defense and offense. You're only on one side.
I agree,
Jerry,
Jerry,
after every Super Bowl win, who usually get the MVP?
Well, most time the quarterback. Okay.
All right, then. That's why they get the blame when they lose.
I disagree. The quarterback is your engineer. He's the engineer of that team.
That's
right. The quarterback is on the sideline pumping up the team.
Listen, even though things don't go right, he's still the engineer, and he's still the one wind up getting the blame.
Okay, but John, let me ask you a question. If I came down with 2 minutes left in the game, and I put our team up by 4 points with 2 minutes left. Now you got to now my defense gonna get on the field with under 2 minutes to go, and you got to protect that lead. How you gonna blame me for that? And I put you up by 4 with 2 minutes left. How you gonna blame me for that?
No, that's on the defense.
Because it should have never came down to 2 minutes.
One at a time. Go ahead. Answer the question, Don.
It should have never came down to 2 minutes down.
Why not? It's a football game.
What you did.
It could be basketball. It could be anything. Why got to come down to 2 minutes?
You just described the Chicago Rams game. Exactly what happened. Caleb got him down there and scored, and defense couldn't hold them. Rams win.
Same way with
the Panthers game, the same thing too.
Yeah, but Buffalo same way.
And at the end, they was talking about how Kellen Williams, didn't pull through.
But Don, I'm gonna ask you again. If I brought you down and I put you ahead okay, I don't care if it's by 4 or whatever, and there's less than 2 minutes left in the game. I did my part. Now it's up to my defense to come out there and hold that other quarterback, whatever. Why am I getting the blame? And the defense.
Maybe if we were blowing you guys out, that would have never happened.
Yeah, but Jerry, the quarterback don't always get the blame now when they lose.
No, he don't.
The quarterback don't always get the blame. There's been plenty of times when everybody said, "Look, the defense let them down."
That's what happened.
You know what I mean? The quarterback don't always get the blame, but most of the time, 98% of the time when they win, the quarterback get the praise.
Hey, Josh Allen showed taking the blame for the Bills.
He had to.
Him up everywhere.
Better believe it.
Everyone to beat Josh Allen.
Look, you can't win a game with 5 turnovers. End of story. You just can't win a game like that. And Josh Allen committed 3 of those 5 turnovers.
Four. 2
interceptions, 2 fumbles.
Yeah, I gotta agree. Okay, I agree.
And one was terrible the way they brag about him. He was facing the other direction.
Well,
and the man, they holding it like a loaf of bread.
But didn't he come down and score a touchdown? Did he come down and score a touchdown with under 2 minutes to go?
I was questioning that.
No,
he
how you
gonna be on your back? And
yes, he did, Bruce. He came out and scored a touchdown with under 2 minutes to go.
If he wouldn't have had them, if he hadn't had them 4 turnovers.
Everybody turned the ball over.
Yeah, but listen, you argued against something that's not facts. You arguing against something that's not facts. If he wouldn't have had 4 turnovers, it wouldn't have came down to that.
Right.
That last interception, I still question that, man. Because I mean, I tried to see that from every angle they had.
That was pass interference.
You catch the pass, you're on the ground, you're already down. How is it?
No, they're fighting going to the ground. What a ball.
The tie goes to the receiver.
No, never. Hey, Ernie, that's the same thing. That's the same thing when the man catch the ball and come down in the ground, dislodge the ball. They call it incomplete pass. When that man hit the ground and both of them holding that ball, he got to complete the pass. And like Shannon Sharp said, he got to get a ball to the ref.
As far as I can remember, they've always given it to the receiver. Now, that was that one call.
Ask Dez Bryant about that play.
Yeah. Well, I know Dez Bryant, but see, Dez Bryant, he be clowning anyway. No disrespect to your team.
That play.
Dez Bryant be clowning anyway. Anyway,
that play started in Detroit.
That tie it still should have went to the receiver.
That play started in Detroit. That's where that rule was made from Detroit game.
I believe it, but
it's always been that. Every year somebody arguing about if he would have held the ball or not. When all they gotta do is look at the Dez Bryant play.
No. At the end of the day, Josh Allen and company are home. They got their popcorn waiting for the Super Bowl. End of story.
Oh yeah.
Bishop, you wasn't here when I started the show, and I wanted you to pass the popcorn too.
I can't pass popcorn.
Hey, I asked everybody.
Hey,
last week
build a new team.
Go ahead.
I was telling you about Sean McDermott. I said if they don't win, they're gonna change the coach. Everybody says that's not possible. The truth is, when you got Josh Allen, and for 9 years, they 8-8 in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew it was coming just like clear as day, because when they got rid of Hardball, okay, for the same reason, you got these MVPs, and for 9 years, you can't get over the hump.
Yeah, but
he wasn't fired. He wasn't fired for this playoff. This was a culmination of years of coming short. I think with both of them.
But this year definitely didn't help when all the big boys was out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that just added even more so because I'll go back to something I had said before. I really feel like Mahomes and Jackson had been living rent-free in his head for quite a while, and the fact that this was the 1 year where neither one of them was there literally was no excuse. And the fact that he played arguably one of his worst games at the most inopportune time, it just is,
So let me ask you guys a question: Did Mo Nix beat Pat Mahomes in the season? Did he beat Pat Mahomes, Larry?
During the season? Yes.
So he beat him. Okay, I just want to ask that question. So he beat Pat Mahomes too. He's going to be He's supposed to be the Tom Brady of this era, and he got beat by the same quarterback that beat Josh Allen.
This 1 year. You talking about 1 year?
I don't care how many years he beat him, right? That's the point. I mean, he beat him. So I'm just saying. I mean, you guys, you guys, because the guy lose, and Knicks he had a great game too now.
But Knicks is out for the season, so Denver's going home. Denver going home.
He brought his team all the way down under 2 minutes to go, and he scored a touchdown.
But if you don't go to the Super Bowl, all that was for nothing.
Hey, Jerry.
Yeah.
What was I saying all season when people were saying that Bo Nix was inconsistent?
You said you asked the question, how can he be inconsistent? And the man was the best record in the league, basically, right?
Hey, if you unavailable,
he's still in it.
Unavailable, you're not consistent.
He's still not getting his respect, Bruce. Still not getting
it this year, that's for sure.
Well, he done twisted that ankle now, so whatever.
No, he broke it. He got broken bone ankle. He's done.
That's really messed up the reputation he could have had.
His own player
went all the way.
the ankle.
How's Sam Donald looking?
It was his own player that kicked him in the ankle.
How's Sam Donald looking, Ernie?
Well, he's looking great. I can't say nothing about him. Sam Donald is looking great. And you know what?
Quarterback.
It only proves one thing. In Minnesota, he had nobody to protect him. In Seattle, he got great protection. Give him 4
come on,
seconds.
excuses.
No, that ain't what you were saying. You were ready to get rid of him.
Hold on.
You said I got cheap suit.
You dogged him all year.
Hold on for a minute. Stop.
You can put sugar on your popcorn instead of salt, man.
You know what?
You said cheap suit, right?
Yeah,
Minnesota's
was his worst critic.
O-line could not protect Darnold, and then Darnold couldn't do anything. But
The man won 14 games.
Don't sugarcoat it. Don't sugarcoat it.
No.
Bishop,
Time
you
out.
owe
Let me
Sam
stop you
Donald
right
an
there. Hold
apology.
on. I can't hear everybody. You hold on too. Take a
you owe
ticket.
Sam
I got
Donald
you.
an apology.
Take a
Just go
ticket.
ahead and
Here we go.
apologize.
It's my turn. It's my
But
turn.
you
to
talking
talk.
loud and ain't
It's my
saying
turn to
nothing.
talk. Stop
Ain't
right
said
there.
nothing. Ain't
Here
said
you go,
nothing.
Bruce. Hold on,
You getting
Larry.
booed, brother.
Here you go, Bruce.
Let
The
him
fact of the
talk.
matter
We
is,
don't want to hear about the
Let
Vikings.
Bishop talk, y'all. Let him talk.
We don't want to hear about the
Minnesota's
Vikings.
We don't want to hear
defense
that.
won
We
those
don't want to hear
games.
about the Vikings.
Minnesota's
Well, that's a
defense
cheap suit.
won
That's
those
a cheap
games.
suit.
Not
Just
Sam Darnold.
apologize to Sam
Not
Donald. We
Sam
don't want to hear
Darnold.
about
Let's
no
get
Vikings.
that right. Let's get it
Sam
right.
Donald, the
Sam
man.
Darnold did not win those games for Minnesota. Minnesota's defense won most of those games.
Hey,
The
I
defense
bet
had
you-
a
You
special
owe
I bet
team
you
that-
Seattle-
an apology.
I bet you Seattle don't say he didn't win them games.
No, he won them for Seattle because he had great running backs, good receivers, and a great defense to back him up. There
He
you
one
go.
of the few. He might be the only quarterback that won 14 games back to back.
Back
Yeah,
to
he is.
back.
But in
Back
this
to
era,
back.
you're right. He is.
He took a sorry Viking team.
And proved his worth and went and did the same thing with Seattle.
But
A
you know what?
sorry Viking
I'm
team.
not going to say much because you know, Bruce, when you go to the playoffs, you should at least score some points. San Fran looked like a rag doll
All
out
I
there.
gotta say is pass the popcorn.
I'm gonna let them sit
We
there for a
went further
minute.
than the Vikings,
You know,
that's for sure.
Purdy didn't
That's
look
for
pretty
sure.
at all.
Went further than the
That's for
Vikings.
sure.
that's for
Purdy did not look pretty
I don't
at
have to
all.
take this from a Vikings that
Okay.
can't even make the playoff.
You
Hey,
can't hear
listen.
from the Vikings. The Viking man.
I ain't
All right,
taking this
hold
from
on.
no
Okay.
Vikings that can't even make the playoff.
Okay. We getting off track. We're gonna.
I thought he the one wanted to
We
talk
ain't
about
off
the
track. They
Vikings.
just hating, Jerry. That's all.
All right,
They hate.
Well, let me just say, I got William.
Hey, Jerry, I'm gonna pull a Dan Hurley on him. You better get us now because we
What happened
coming.
to Kendall? Kendall's
He didn't
on.
want to hear about the Vikings.
Because we coming.
Okay. Well, let me just say I got William Bryant watching, and also Eddie Silk Carter from Pratt Whitney. Silk is watching as well.
What up,
welcome
Silk?
to the show, you guys. All right, Silk. You guys want to put up a comment? Write your comment in there, and we'll read your comment off. Go ahead, Larry. Give me your next one. Kendall took off. All right, go ahead, Larry.
Okay, my next one. The Rams. Let's go back to that Chicago game. Chicago. You think they because the quarterback for the Rams ain't complete a pass into the fourth quarter. You know, they getting ready to go to the championship game. Right now, he's not playing his best football at all.
What are
Do
you talking
you
about,
think?
Matthew Stafford? What are you talking
Yes. I'm
Okay.
talking about for the Rams.
about? Yeah, Matthew Stafford. Okay.
Malcolm Stafford, he ain't complete a pass into the fourth quarter. You know,
Good defense to do that.
But Chicago ain't got no defense.
They had enough to keep them from completing the pass.
I think Stafford is just off right now and going to Seattle. Do you think that's going to improve?
Giving all these quarterbacks excuses, man.
Donald, what you think?
Anybody else play bad, you get on them now. Oh, his this and that, his blockers. He ain't playing good.
I ain't saying his blockers. I'm just saying he's off.
He off. Everybody know he off.
Well,
we should have went home.
Had MLK Day or something. We after each other tonight.
All I know is the way Seattle blew out the 49ers. Man, they looking
that was crazy,
good, man.
Yeah,
that was so crazy.
You better not come in there half stepping because I think Seattle ready for him, man.
Well, you know what? I'll say this: if any team can beat Seattle, it is the Rams. If any team can beat Seattle, it is the Rams.
I believe that.
Right now, they're the team to beat. I know Seattle has the better record, but the Rams, to me, are still the team to beat.
Who's playing better than Seattle right now?
Nobody.
Right. Not the Rams.
Nobody.
Right. Who's playing
Rams are just getting by, but they're still the team to beat.
Houston had a good defense, and Seattle's is better than theirs.
Out there saying they're the team to beat.
They are. Watch. Pay attention to the game.
They didn't come in number one this year.
They don't have to come in number one. All they gotta do is show up. How many times did the Chiefs come in number 3 or number 4 and even number 5 and still found a way to win? Right now, the bottom line is, let me finish this statement. The bottom line is, when you play the game, the best team will win. And if the Rams are better than Seattle Sunday, guess what? They going to the Super Bowl.
And if they're not better, what's going to happen?
You got to ask that question.
They're going to the Gator Bowl.
Hey, Bruce,
they're not going to a Gator Bowl. They're going home.
Let me ask you guys a question. That throw that quarterback made with about 18 seconds left, okay, for the Bears, was that the greatest throw you saw in NFL history as far as that touchdown?
No. There's too many great ones to say in history. We'll say one
of them.
That's
one of them.
Like he was running backwards.
It was great, man. It was one of them. It was one of the best passes.
Gary, I'm gonna take you to
18 seconds left, Bruce.
It's too many good ones, man. Ask Pat Mahomes.
That same play that you saw Caleb Williams do, Fran Tarkenton did that against the Cowboys back in the 70-something. Scramble.
Watch your mouth now. Watch your mouth.
That's what happened. Dean Washington was wide open, and y'all got burnt. But it's the same play. It was a great play. He kept the play alive long enough to get the pass off.
You're talking a little bit too much now.
All right, and what about you, Anthony? Was that a great play, man? I mean, come on now, they would have won the game. That was the highlight of the weekend. If they would have won that game.
He's been doing it all year. I mean,
yes,
the thing with that, you threw from his back foot. Personally, I've seen Warren Moon do that, and I've seen Elway do that as well. It's a great throw. But the thing is, they've been doing that all year. It's almost like when the Bears are down, it's like, okay, now we can play. And if the defense comes up with a stop, they might have been able to pull it off. Yeah.
What about you, Kendall? You saw that play, right?
You're muted, Kendall.
It was one of the greatest passes that I've seen as he was running backwards. But I think with the significance of Joe Montana to Dwight Clark. I think, and that started the dynasty. And we all know, we saw the first Hail Mary, Roger Staubach, Drew Pearson push it off. I mean, it was an athletic play. And just like Anthony said, this guy's been doing it all along. He's been running back and forth. But it was an outstanding, a great play. And I think it was a great play, better play if he had won the game with it. I think because it, threw the game into overtime and he didn't win. You got to think about that pass. Was it Roethlisberger in the Super Bowl? Who's that guy? Ended up going to the
Santonio Holmes.
Santonio Holmes. How about that?
Yes.
How about that fingertip pass? Those passes were Super Bowl winning passes. So I think it was one of those athletic plays that, man, he went way back. And so what do you go? 30 yards back to throw the pass? It was Awesome play. Awesome.
And now take it back one more. Now, Bruce, I'm gonna make up for that little thing I said about you. You remember that Thanksgiving game against the Redskins? Danny White, the Mad Bomber, same
Yes,
exact thing.
Clint Longley. Clint Longley.
Yeah, Clint Longley was the Mad Bomber.
Clint Longley was.
Yeah.
Now, I called Danny White the Mad Bomber that Thanksgiving Day game because everybody just knew Dallas was finished, and Danny White came in and said, "Not yet, fellas, not yet."
What you think, Henry, about that pass?
Oh, it was a great pass. You know, I was just looking up the stats. I wanted because in that game, I really blamed the Chicago Bears coach.
You blame the coach.
Only reason I say that because Caleb Williams.
Yeah, no, you're blaming somebody.
Because
you blaming everybody all the time.
Because of his legs, they didn't really use his legs in that game.
They did not. They did not use his legs.
And he only had Russian.
He's out there. Ain't nobody feel like running.
Yeah, but
that's the way you stay warm.
You got to go by how
it was stiff
your
already.
advantages. You know, because when they had to move the ball late in the game when he started running, they couldn't do nothing with him.
That's right.
That's all I was saying. As the pass was great, it was a great pass. It would have been better if they would have won the game with it. But the game plan, I think the coach should have used him more in the running game.
Go ahead, Don. What you think, bro?
It's funny how I have to agree with Henry. It's how them coaches will start changing things at the last minute. What got them there all year long, all of a sudden now they don't want to use it. I just don't get it. You know, you got to keep going with what got you there. You know, the play itself, you know, for my mind is going to go down in history. I'm always going to remember it. You know, one of the greatest I have seen. And,
yeah.
You know, Kellen Williams, you know, he turned out to be this year much better than I thought he ever was. You know, so he played some ball. I enjoyed the game, but like you said, in the end, you got to win to really be memorable.
Right.
If you won, everybody would be talking about this for years, but in a couple of years, Jerry, this will be forgotten.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be forgotten. So Larry, being a football man, is this one of the best playoffs that you've seen in a long time? Because remember, none of y'all picked Buffalo to go to the Super Bowl. I can't think of nobody on this panel picked Buffalo to go to the Super Bowl, so they're out. You picked them out, Bishop. So
I picked them after Minnesota got put out, but
so Larry,
you picked them in Game 3 of the season, then.
Thank you.
Hey, Jerry, you picked him last week too, right?
I didn't say go to the Super Bowl. I said win the game.
You picked
I
him
didn't win
last
the
week.
game. I didn't say go to the Super Bowl, Larry.
You picked him.
Because to me,
I did pick them for the Super Bowl.
The Patriots look the best, as far as I'm concerned, in the AFC.
Hey, Larry, he didn't pick the Patriots. He picked Buffalo.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
You did.
Wait a minute, Jerry. Your bandwagon jumping.
Everybody said they believe in what's his name.
I picked the Patriots to win last week.
But you said you believe in him against anybody.
I picked Buffalo to win too. Now you
and I are the only two that picked Buffalo to win.
Y'all wasn't all right either now.
I picked those
Don't try to play grasshopper. Don't try to play grasshopper and hop all over the place.
Hey, listen, I am the international bandwagon jumper.
You don't remember Buffalo now. You don't remember Josh Allen. Everybody said, I'm going with Josh.
I did pick Buffalo.
You trying to play like you got amnesia now.
Listen, hey, Bruce, don't get me started on you guys either now.
Hey, Donald, did you go with Josh too?
Wasn't that you guys are picking all your pictures right either now. I can play it back now.
Hey, Jerry.
A lot of Josh fans up there. I think Henry went for Josh. I think Donald went for Josh.
Larry, okay, Larry.
Because I knew it was either now or never. Looked like never now.
Never came past, too.
No, we were wrong.
After they lost, they blew up the team. They said, Coach, you got to go.
This is what I was saying.
It was now or never.
Josh
So that's why them
he
losers,
put the team down 3 minutes left in the game and put them ahead. Their defense, Buffalo defense, let them down.
Tell him again, bro. Say it one more time, bro.
Buffalo
You got
defense
Hold up, Bruce. Go ahead, say it one more time.
Don't tell Jerry that. Don't tell him it was the defense. Now he talking about tell him again, bro. Tell him again, bro.
Henry, how many turnovers did Josh Allen have, Henry?
He had 4 by himself.
But that ain't let him down, huh? All those
He
turnovers don't let
did.
them down.
Well, what about the defense at the end?
He still
How many
put them
penalties
in
did the defense
position
got
to
now?
win.
This time you got to go with the offense
How
for
many
them for
penalties
sure.
did the defense
Josh
get
Allen
now?
played a lousy game,
He
and that's why they
did.
lost.
Donald, he
I
did.
agree.
Yeah,
That's
Larry
what
laughing
it
like
is.
that. Yeah, Larry laughing like that.
But he still
Tell
put
the
them in
truth.
position
Tell
to
the
win, though.
truth.
You
I'm
know why
going with
he's
the
laughing?
offense on
Because
this
when
one.
we
I
burned him
expected a
on
lot
Pat
more out of
Mahomes, now
Josh
he's getting
Allen.
some revenge.
Okay.
Hey,
Right,
I
Larry.
knew Josh was a fake. I knew Josh was a fake. I
Oh,
told
here
you.
we go.
Oh,
Now
come
Josh is
on,
a
Larry.
fake. Okay,
He's
now
a
the
fake.
truth comes out.
Wait a minute, Larry. Wait a minute, you guys. Wait a minute. Now,
Everybody
Josh,
stay home for
wait a minute.
Josh.
All right, hold
Josh
on,
is a
Larry.
good
Go ahead.
man.
Go ahead, hold on, Larry. Go ahead, Henry.
Josh did play a terrible game, but he still put his team in the position to win
Yeah.
with less than 3 minutes in the game.
Tell him again, Henry.
Okay, but the defense
Don't mean nothing.
But the defense is a team sport.
Let
The
Donald
Don't
hear
mean
defense
that.
nothing.
didn't
Let
do
Donald
their
hear that.
job, and that's what happened.
Yeah,
Henry,
Josh
let
was
me
not
say
Don't
here.
mean
this to
nothing,
you.
Henry.
Henry was
Josh,
Josh.
All them
I mean,
turnovers and stuff he
You
had, don't mean
cannot
nothing.
be in the red zone and turn the ball over. End of
He played a
story.
terrible game.
Holmes can come back with 18 seconds.
Home.
Holmes can come back 18 seconds. I see
Hey,
him
Henry,
do
Holmes
you
it.
see how
came
the
back from
internet
the
blew him up
bathroom.
after
That's
that
all
game?
he came back from.
Come on,
He
Larry.
been
Don't bring up
home
Pat.
for the
Pat
last
Mahomes
6
wasn't in the
weeks,
playoffs
Anthony.
this year. So I don't have
I
Hey,
know
Jerry, tell Larry if Mahomes could have came back like that, he wouldn't have missed the playoffs.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's right, Larry. Well, Larry, give me your next topic, man. What you got? Let's talk about the
Kelsey
Patriots.
Hold on,
His hair
before
was
you move on, let me say one more thing about Josh Allen before you move on.
All right, go ahead.
You guys always talk about experience
good.
in the playoffs, right?
Right.
Now, what do you think about Josh Allen? Supposed to have almost the most experience than any quarterback that was in the playoffs.
This
That's
year,
why people
yes.
say with everybody else going home, he should win it.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah,
Bruce.
well,
Now, what do you think about him
hey,
playing?
Bruce, I got
and
something
not-
to say about that.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
Kevin.
but hold up. What do you think about him playing and not covering that ball up, allowing that man to knock that ball out like that?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's what you would look for a man with less experience to do.
Yeah,
You know
well,
what I mean?
well, the
agree
man
with
with
you.
the less experience was a guy named Bo Nix. In the history of the NFL, no player has ever started both 2 seasons winning 10 games and combining for 25 touchdowns in each of his seasons. This guy's an anomaly. So what happens? Josh Allen, and it just takes that one mistake when he went out, like I said, put that ball out, pow, lost it. Against a solid fundamental team. You got a guy who we learned at the end of the game, his ankle was broken. I don't care who you are. You know something's wrong with your ankle, but he went out there to finish that game. That team, that Denver team was just different, and they have been different. I have not picked them. Listen, no team that's in here I have picked. So whoever wins, I will reclaim my status as an international bandwagon jumper. Now that Jerry get in here, I'm gonna have everybody in the bus right now. But that Denver team looked really good. I don't think they're gonna win now because I think New England is the best team in the AFC.
Right now.
I agree. I really agree with Bishop as he's saying, okay, that Seattle team looks good. I'm hoping that Sam Darnold doesn't implode, but if there's one guy that's left, it's that Hall of Famer, Matthew Stafford, sitting out there. And I just think New England versus Los Angeles in the Super Bowl.
All right, okay, now I want to say one thing now. I know Larry's shaking his head, though. But who had the better team, Denver or Buffalo, besides Josh Allen? He had the most.
Denver.
Who had the better team?
Denver.
So the better team won, right?
Yes.
I rest my case then.
Yes.
Rest my case.
We've been saying that all year when people were saying that.
Josh Allen then.
But our case,
better team won.
Hey, Jerry, our case was really that Josh Allen was going to will his team to win. That was really why we went with it.
Oh, well, we picked him. I
with
agree.
all that old experience and stuff. That was our
picked
case
his
right
name.
there.
You picked
I
his
gotta
name.
go with what Kendall just
losing.
said. Kendall, think about this. The way when he was running those 2 fumbles, the ball, you don't have the ball out there in the open because you know they're gonna throw a chop at it.
Yeah.
He's running with the ball. You gotta tuck that thing if you want to get somewhere.
Better believe it.
I got
And
you.
then one of those interceptions, he threw it right into the defender's chest. I mean, right into his chest. Why don't you just ask the guy to put on a white jersey and play for your team if you're going to throw it like that?
And don't forget, he had that man wide open and overthrew him.
Listen, I saw that. He had who was that behind him before the second interception? Was the safety who was it? I think it was the safety was up. He's back there by himself. Allen never saw that play. Never saw the play. But that's neither here nor there. At the end of the day, guess where Josh is? Same place as McCarthy and Holmes and all the other 28 teams.
So, Henry, to answer your question, it should have never came down to the defense.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, Donald, he did play terrible.
Should have never came down to the defense.
I disagree with that, Don. That's why you got defense and offense. Now, if he was playing both sides,
should have never came down to it.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro.
I agree, Donald. But he still put them in a position to win, and they didn't pull it out.
That's right.
So, we still on that same topic.
No, we can move on. We can move on now.
We can move on. It's just like when Tom Brady came down and scored against Seattle, and Malcolm Butler made the interception. If he didn't make the interception, they would have lost. But Tom took the credit. All right, listen, Kendall, I want you to read this announcement for me real fast. All right, it's coming.
I can't even see it. I can't even see it, Jerry.
You see it now?
No.
Richard, read that for me, man.
I got you.
Sound Productions proudly presents the Jerry Green's Gospel Showcase, featuring artists such as Forever, Yvette Early, Edward Beverly and Redemption, The Mighty Ones, God's Favorite, Chosen by God, Anthony Smith and Fully Committed, Lisa Clayton, and the Voices of Freedom. It's all going to take place on Saturday, March 28th. Doors open at 5:30. Show starts at 6 p.m. This will be at the Dixel Q House. You don't want to miss it. 197 Dixel Avenue in the city of New Haven. Tickets are only $20 in advance. You can cash app $84 Plymouth or call 203-875-0520. That's 203-875-0520. This is a Big Don production.
Amen. I appreciate
Excellent.
that. Appreciate that. All right, Larry.
After 40-something years, Jerry.
Are we going to talk about that college football game last night?
We did already.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, see, I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. Miami almost won.
All right, go ahead, Larry. Give me your next topic, then we'll get back to the game, Kendall.
Okay, we're gonna get to these. The Patriots going into Denver, they should win without a problem. It's going to be a low-scoring game, probably be 17-3, but I think Denver's not going to get none points to maybe a field goal. I think the Patriots are a good team. Physically, they can handle them, and they can handle all their receivers, and I think they don't have a chance.
Well, Bruce,
and they playing at home.
I got a good one for him, Bruce. Now, why they ain't got a chance, Larry? Because the quarterback's not playing?
Yes, that's the same quarterback used to be for Buffalo, and they cut him.
No, but the same quarterback you guys don't give respect to. Now, all of a sudden, it's not going to be a close game because he's not playing. Come on now.
They cut that quarterback. They know everything about him.
Bo Nix. He said he's not playing, so that's why he said it's going to be a close game. It's not going to be a close game. They ain't got
quarterback they had was cut by the Patriots.
He's talking about Bo Nix. He said Bo Nix not playing.
Bo Nix not playing. They got, I think his name is.
But Denver don't have a chance. That's what he's saying, right?
Yes, with that quarterback that they picked up that's going to start, I don't think so.
Right,
listen, that quarterback played for the Patriots at one time
and got cut.
Same guy. So I mean, I'm not going to count him out because he wasn't a bad quarterback. All he's got to do is manage the game. But let's see what happens.
No, he ain't.
Who you going with? Who you going with?
I'm going with the Patriots. You know, I mean, all right, I got to ride the Patriots, but and I'm thinking 17-14, not 17-3.
So, Larry, what happened in that Patriots game when they beat Texans? What happened in the Texans, man?
What happened? CJ was scared.
He pulled a Josh Allen.
We keep talking about the Texan game.
Yeah, CJ pulled a Josh Allen. He had about 5 turnovers too.
He acted like he didn't know how to play football. He acted like he was scared.
He was terrible, man.
I ain't never seen somebody play that bad. And the look on his face, act like he didn't want to be out there.
Yeah, he was terrible. He was terrible, Jay.
See, I went with the Patriots Hey, Jerry, I went with the Patriots. I ain't got no excuses. You see how every time them guys went with somebody and they lose, they always got to come up with all these. The Patriots was just a better team.
No, I went with the Patriots because once they had no receivers.
I went with the Texans.
Why? You went with Bruce? You went with the Texans, right, Bruce?
I went with the Texans.
Who did they play?
Patriots.
The Patriots.
They played the Patriots?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got beat up.
I think I went with New England, man.
Bruce, you wasn't out Friday.
I'm saying all together, I think I went with New England.
Yeah, Bruce wasn't out Friday.
I can replay it for you. I think you said the Texans.
No, I wasn't even on. You can't replay that.
He said it on Tuesday because we always ask the questions on Tuesday too.
If you replay that as AI, not BI.
Not BA, you mean. It's AI, not BA.
So Kendall, how bad was the Texans, man?
4 interceptions. I just think that what Troy Aikman called him out, put him on blast. It was like he played terrible. I think that I think the defense just confused him. I think they just did a whole bunch of different coverages, and he just, he was like a deer.
Another game too. He played bad in the game before.
Yeah,
exactly.
Jerry. Quarterback.
He did the same thing in the Steelers game.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He's lucky he won that.
Yeah.
Let's give the Patriots defense some credit. Them boys played some defense.
Got it.
Listen, I think the Patriots. I'm not a Patriot fan, but I think that they're the team to beat. I think that it's their Super Bowl to win this year.
I think Seattle.
I'm going to stick with the Rams.
I think Seattle got it.
I like Seattle, man. Something about that Seattle, man, and Sam Darnold.
Something about Donald. Something about Sam. Sam the Band.
Sam, I am.
That would be a good vindication story after what happened to him in Minnesota. Go to another team, maybe to the Super Bowl.
Kendall, you just ruined our friendship. I just
you gonna talk about the Vikings too.
You just ruined our friendship, man.
From the Vikings to the Super Bowl
again.
And Henry, if Seattle beat New England, if they met in the Super Bowl, would that be a good redemption for Seattle, especially the way they lost to New England before with Tom Brady?
That would be a good,
It would be, but now I want to ask you guys this question.
Answer my question first.
Okay,
Answer mine.
I am. So now I'm looking at the stats of Sam Darnold against the Rams this season. In the 2 games that he played against them, he got 2 touchdowns and 6 interceptions.
Woo.
What's up, Bob?
So, I don't know. Do the Rams have his number?
All right.
I mean, that's something to think about because you got to look at. Did Bob want to say something, Donald?
Yeah, Bob wanted to say something real quick, so he said put him on for a minute.
What's up, Bob?
All right, Bob, you're on.
Hey guys, how's everybody doing? I just wanted to bring you up to date on tonight's really top story. It's 2 Major League outfielders going into baseball's Hall of Fame, and they're Carlos Beltran, and played for Mets and Yankees and others, and Andrew Jones, who also played for the
Atlanta.
Beltran played for the Mets.
2 players are going in. Those were the only 2 that got in, along with Jeff Kent, who was elected by the ERA committee.
Who's he going in under, Bob?
To the Hall of Fame, huh?
Who's Kent going in under? Wasn't he a Met one time?
Mets.
He was a Giant.
He was a San Francisco Giant. He's a fight with Barry Bonds.
Well, he was a Met first, then he went to the Giants. So who's he going in as a Giant or a Met?
He'll go in as a Giant. No, about Beltran will probably go in as a Met.
He is going in as a Met.
Andrew Jones will go in as a Brave.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, I remember Andrew Jones first came in the league, man.
He used to
replace Dave Justice.
Like nobody's business.
Those 3 are going into the Hall of Fame this summer, and I don't know if you guys heard the big news today with coaching. The Titans hired Robert Salah, the former Jet head coach.
Oh my goodness!
Yes, I got that down here.
Defensive coordinator.
Another losing season.
So Salah got hired, and then Harbaugh didn't go to the Falcons, but the Falcons ended up hiring Stefanski.
Yes, I had that in my notes.
Got hired.
I think that's crazy. I mean, here it is. Deion Sanders. Go ahead. Let me let Bob finish. Go ahead, Bob.
I was going to say, there's still a lot of rumors going on about Mike Tomlin coming back to coach, not as a head coach, but maybe as a coordinator, offensive or defensive for some team.
Buffalo's looking at
Buffalo. I could see Giants even.
Nah, they got Harbaugh already. They already got his deal sealed. But they got Buffalo. Buffalo's the front runner for. Buffalo's the front runner, and Brian Flores, possibly the Steelers. If he don't take the Steelers job, he's staying at Minnesota.
Yeah, I thought that would have been a good spot for him.
The coordinator from the Packers took the Dolphins job.
Wow.
Yeah, Jeff Harley.
Yep.
Yeah. I forgot his name, man, but he took the Packers job. So a lot of movement this week in professional football. But like I said, again, the top story is the Jones and Beltran going into the Hall of Fame.
All right, Bob. All right, Bob.
All right.
Good hearing you, Bob.
All right, Bob.
Voice,
Take
man.
care, man.
Take care now. Yep.
All right, that's Bob.
Hey, there's something else I want to ask. Let me ask this question. Can anybody explain to me why we play the Pro Bowl before the Super Bowl?
I never understood that, man.
Me neither.
Because they ain't doing nothing. They had to put something in the spot.
Right. Ain't nobody gonna get hurt.
Yeah, but that eliminate the best players.
But they never played. They never played in the Pro Bowl. No way.
Yeah, but they don't have all the best players.
Yeah, but they played. If they wasn't in the Super Bowl, they played.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
To me, the Pro Bowl ain't never worth watching. I don't really look at it.
I don't even watch it myself.
Yeah, I remember when they first changed it up. The Pro Bowl used to always be behind the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's how they determined which league was going to get field advantage, whether it's going to be AFC or NFC.
Right.
Now it don't matter. You know?
Yeah, but like somebody just said, you know, the games ain't worth nothing no way.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
And they love tapping out there. They ain't hitting nobody. But anyway.
Anybody think Robert Saleh should have been picked up as a head coach for the Titans?
No.
They turned it to the Tennessee Jets.
You think them picking up him going to change that team around? And he just came from the Jets?
They're going to be the Tennessee Jets.
That's it. They are now
Same
the Tennessee
thing.
Jets.
Same exact thing.
And let me ask Kendall a question. Kendall, would Mike Tomlin be a good coach for the Buffalo Bills or Josh Allen?
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, Mike Tomlin's a pretty good coach.
That might go down.
I don't think he's coming back, but for Buffalo, I think he would be a great coach for Buffalo.
Yes.
Okay.
If I was him, I would come back with a quarterback that you ain't had in 18 years.
Yeah, because he's never had a quarterback. Not a real one like that.
Roethlisberger, the only one.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Of course.
What you think, bro? Henry, what you think?
Yeah, I think he would be good in Buffalo.
Okay. What you think, Don?
I guess so. I hadn't really thought about it much.
Well, Buffalo need a coach. And Mike
they need a coach.
And
they fired him.
Actually,
he's not
available here. He's got 2 years left on his contract. The owner of the Steelers said they were going to pay him the $20 million that they owe for guaranteed money. They wanted him to go out dignified. They're hoping he doesn't go anywhere else. But if he does go anywhere else, Buffalo is his first choice.
Yeah, but they fired the guy, right?
No,
they didn't fire him. No, he resigned. He resigned.
He walked away.
He walked away.
Yeah, 19 years. I mean, 1 Super Bowl, 2 AFC championships. I think he made 2 years. He didn't make the playoffs in 19 years. 3 years in 19 years. Not a bad record. Not a bad resume.
But not the best either. All right.
But anyway, no, that Titans coach, I can tell you, like you said, the Tennessee Jets. You want their record now? You want their record now, you want it later. Oh, and 16, 1-16.
Wow.
But I think that's the worst move they could have made.
Yep. And the practice squad's going to beat them.
So Larry, who's the better team, the Patriots or the Seahawks?
Oh, the better team?
The best team, yeah.
I would say overall, I gotta go with the Patriots because they got a great defense. It ain't as good. It ain't as good as Seattle, but I think the Patriots quarterback will make the difference. I think it'll be a very close game. And for one thing, Seattle's running back is out.
Okay.
Walker?
Now you brought up Now you
Yes,
brought up,
he tore his ACL last game.
so I'm gonna throw a question at you. You brought up the quarterback, right? And you said you think that the Patriots quarterback is better than Seattle quarterback, right?
Yes.
What about Matthew Stafford? Is he the best quarterback out there right now?
That's debatable. He's not playing like the best quarterback.
Is he the best quarterback though? He might not be playing like it.
If he's not playing like it, he's not it.
Simple.
That's right. You can't go in. You got going in past performance lately. You know what I'm saying?
I got a question. Is he in the runnings for MVP?
Yes, he is.
Yeah,
Yes,
they got
he
him in
is.
there.
So
Yes, he is.
He's
He's probably going to be the one to win it.
All right,
I'm hoping, man. I think Drake May should win it,
I
but
think
they're
I
Drake
probably
May
do
will
too.
win it.
I'm with you on that, Kendall.
I think Drake May will win it.
No, the reason I brought that up, Larry, because you brought up the quarterbacks again. And then we know it's a quarterback game. So if that's the case, then Matthew Stafford should beat who they got to play again? They got to play Seattle.
Seattle.
But
But
Seattle with no problem.
Stafford can't take pressure like that. If they get after Stafford.
That's the difference. Stafford is the better quarterback in that matchup, but Seattle got the better defense.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that'll even it off a little bit. You know what I mean? We had to see how Stafford hold up against Seattle defense.
And them guys been just barely winning too. You know, it's not like Stafford is playing a really great playoff game. They just been barely winning.
Something else you might want to throw in the picture. You got to look at special teams because Seattle's special team can. They can blow up in a moment's notice. We saw that.
I got Seattle to win this.
Yeah, we saw
it all.
The game against San Fran. I mean, the opening play, man goes 80-something yards almost. Instant offense, and then turn out how on earth? No, I'm not even picking on San Fran, but
you are.
No, I'm really not.
Well, go ahead.
I'm going on what the game was. The next series of downs, you end up with a fumble that almost goes back for a touch. I'm like, what?
San Fran was hurt. We all know that.
McCaffrey broke down.
That's why I wouldn't pick them. That's why I would not pick them because I know that every game they kept losing the player.
Hey, Larry, this is the guy who said a couple of weeks ago, I'm going to pick the other team, hoping my team wins.
That's exactly what he said.
And that's exactly what I did.
No, he picked the other team. Hey, he took the safe way out.
Hoping, but I knew they wasn't going to win.
Well, listen, they put up they ain't put up a good fight.
No,
but
they put up a fight.
No.
But McCaffrey got hurt. I think he got hurt in the first half.
Yeah.
And Jerry,
too many players hurt to win. Too many.
And Jerry, I wish you had a button, Jerry, where you could push back and when Donald be telling it don't matter who go out, they still should win. How many times he told me that? It don't matter.
Fire tonight, y'all.
Huh?
I got that from you talking about the Cowboys.
Hey.
I picked that up from you, Bruce.
Yeah, but you used to tell me that it don't matter if he go out. It don't matter. They still should win.
So I think I'll add that next year, Bruce. I'll come and a little button, the pushback button. Right.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna call Elon Musk see if he can get one made up.
After I seen that thing of a car he made, don't call Elon. Find somebody else. Call Bill Gates or somebody.
What, that flying car he made?
I don't know what that thing is. Look like a big old can opener with wheels. So let's move on.
Hey, Kevin Stefanski going to Atlanta. Does that make them a better team or a worse team?
That's an embarrassment.
I think Atlanta should be shot for picking him up.
I'm with you on that one, Larry. That's an embarrassment.
Let me speak on that. Let me speak on that a little bit.
Go ahead.
First of all, Stefanski is a pretty good coach, regardless of what happened with Shador and them. Mm-hmm. But see, with Shador, I think he was just a scapegoat for that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I don't think that he had a role in that at all. You know what I mean? He was a scapegoat. The reason I say that because every team in the league that needed a good quarterback passed them up. Five rounds. You know what I mean? So Stefanski was a scapegoat. I don't put all of that on him. He was just a scapegoat in that. He's a good coach.
I'm going to rebut what you're saying by saying that when he did get opportunity to play him, he was still trying to find an out. He was ready to take the practice squad quarterback instead of Shador. So, and then how are you going to turn around and go to the team that Sanders' own father technically made famous for his defensive prowess? And now you're going to go coach that team when you had his son and could have made a name for yourself using his son. Shador created his own name. I can't give Stefanski or Stefunky or whatever you want to call him. I can't give him nothing. Okay. Personally, I hope I shouldn't say I hope he gets fired. I don't want to see no man lose his job, but maybe they'll replace him after the first season.
I'm going to agree with Bishop on that. I ain't even going to add nothing to it.
All right. Hey, Henry, you asked a question before we came on the air, a basketball question about Larry Bird. You want to bring that up?
Yeah, well, actually, it was the video that Kendall had put out where Larry Bird
being the biggest trash
the
talker.
all-time starting five, and I agree with everything on there except for the small forward, in which Larry Bird put himself, which he's a great player, but I think LeBron James should be in that spot. But then I'm not. That video looked like Larry Bird looked like he was still kind of a little younger than he looked now. So I think that is an older video. I don't think it's current. Looking at how Larry Bird was when he did the 5 guys, but he had Kareem at center, Tim Duncan at power forward, Michael and Magic Johnson at guards, and then he had himself small forward. I agree with everybody, but to me, I would say LeBron James should be the small forward.
I can't argue with that, really.
Yeah, but you know what? I like Larry Bird better at small forward than LeBron. You know what I mean? Because small forward usually is the glamour position, and that's for pure shooters almost. You know, Dr. J and all them guys was considered small forward. Dominique Wilkins and them boys. And LeBron's not in that. He's not in that that category with them guys that score like that. He could score, but he wasn't a scorer. You know, and Bird was a much better scorer at small forward than I think LeBron would be.
But what about Durant? Durant no fitting in nowhere?
No, Durant, either one of them, Durant could have been right there with Bird at. He could have took the small forward too. Same thing. He's a shooter.
I put Durant on the second team.
But Bruce, now you got finished saying that you think Bird was a better scorer than LeBron?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Who jumping would you put your money on, Birds or LeBron?
No, I'm not talking about a shooter. I'm not saying he's not a better shooter.
But what's the score? You got to shoot the ball to score.
Well, I saw a man score 45 points against Boston in Game 6. I saw him score 38 points in the Game 7 against San Antonio. I saw him score 25 points in one quarter against Detroit. What about LeBron? I mean, this guy can score.
Let me ask you a question, Jerry.
When the man wants to score,
I want to ask you this question.
LeBron can probably score 100 points if you want to.
Listen, let me ask you a question.
Right,
compare double-doubles. How many did Bird have next to LeBron? I mean, in a single season.
Ask Kendall that question.
LeBron's got everybody beat as far as that's concerned. LeBron is the only player in NBA history that's got over 10,000 rebounds and 10,000 assists.
So I'm talking a single season. And the times when Bird had, I can't remember how many double-doubles, they won championships. I mean, I'm not taking anything away from LeBron. Great player. I'll give him his due and give him his respect. But, yeah, I'll keep Bird at 5 if I'm not putting Durant in. I mean, at the small forward spot if I'm not putting Durant in.
Like Henry said, I brought that up. I put it up on the chat. I agree with that, and this is why. I think the way the game is played, I literally have Magic Johnson starting over LeBron because LeBron he's a 3, I guess. But I've got Magic as the 1. I've got Jordan as the 2. I have to have Larry as a 3. That's the outside shooter. Tim Duncan is the all-time best power forward ever playing. You know, then you put Kareem in the middle. And now look, Kobe's not on that first team. So that second team to me, the 1, 2, and 3 are Durant's the 3. I got LeBron as a 2, and I got Kobe up there, and maybe Steph. You know, I mean, pretty much.
Well, listen.
Go ahead,
Can I get mine in? You guys are going all over the place. You got to remember, this is Larry Bird, and he only picked the guys he played with.
Right.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
So, and if I take that 5 that Larry Bird put together, I take them over anybody you guys want to put out there.
There you go.
Right.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk with you on that.
Y'all had a question about who had the most double-doubles in the season?
Yeah.
Who did y'all say?
I thought Bird had them, but I guess
in the season now. The most double-doubles in the season, not all time.
No, I did say Bird, but I could be wrong.
It's Sabonis, 73.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, I didn't even
the
think
son?
about it.
No, the father.
No, the father.
Wow.
Right?
What is it besides a shooter? What is it that Larry Bird is better than LeBron at?
Oh no, it's the son. It's the son, Kendall.
Okay, the son. Okay, yeah.
Because they say he did it in the 2023-24 season.
That's the son. Yeah.
He passed out. He passed out Elijah while had 72.
Okay.
And he wasn't even an all-star that year.
Yeah.
So, Kendall, my question: besides a shooter, I'm not saying a scorer. What is it that Larry Bird is better than LeBron?
Well, that's all we need. All we need is shooter. It's stretch the floor. I mean, LeBron James.
LeBron can shoot just
Let me
good.
ask you the question. Okay, LeBron James. I gotta say this, Jerry. LeBron James is arguably one of, if not 1, 2, or even 3, as far as the best players that's ever played the game. The reason why I say 1, Michael Jordan, you got Kareem, you can even put Chamberlain in the conversation. LeBron is definitely in the conversation being one of the best players. He's probably a better player than Larry Bird. We talk about all-time top 5. But here's the question: we go by rings, we go by stats. How come Chamberlain's not ever mentioned in any of the top 10? He's got better stats, can never be stopped. And also, Bill Russell's not mentioned. This guy's got 11 rings. He was just talking about within the concept of the team. I believe, I just think that an all-time top 5 as a team, because you got Magic Johnson and Jordan. Yeah, I'd put Bird there to stretch that so that floor is it. Matt, listen, LeBron is a better player than Larry Bird. We agree with that. But as far as that team is concerned, I think I would have Larry Bird shooting that outside shot.
Like Jerry, why would you even need LeBron James for that team?
Right.
Why would you need him?
Kevin Durant is even better. Steph Curry's a better shooter.
Because LeBron's a better rebounder. He can block shots.
You don't need him for small forward to do that.
You
don't need him.
No, not a small forward, Jerry.
The whole point is you don't need him.
He's a better defender than Larry Bird at small forward. Yes, he is.
You don't need him. You don't need him.
They usually use your small forward for scoring. They don't use it for defense.
You don't need LeBron James.
Right.
That's the case.
Hey, Kendall.
Yes.
You mentioned Wilt Chamberlain.
Yeah.
Wilt Chamberlain got the overall double record, but he did it before the merger. So they don't count that.
Yeah.
They say he got far more than 73.
And Wilt Chamberlain only got 2 rings, Kendall. That's why they didn't put him up there. He only got 2 rings.
What was the size of the average player back then? About 5'11", 6'1"?
No. They had the big boys back then.
Yeah, but he only got 2 rings.
Towered over all of them still.
That's the reason why Michael Jordan went number 3, because they were playing centers back then.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, not really, because Isaiah Thomas was number 1. And he came in the league in 82.
Not in Michael Jordan draft.
He came in the league in 82.
I'm saying, Jerry, when Michael Jordan got drafted.
No, Michael wasn't the Michael Jordan that he was. If he was a Michael Jordan, he would have went number 1. Like
They was drafting centers back then. That's why Elijah
hold on.
And Sam Bowie went second.
I was getting ready to say Sam Bowie did go second. I remember that.
Before Michael.
Clyde Drexler was there.
What number was Clyde?
So what?
He was in the top 15. I know that.
What number was Clyde?
What I'm saying is back then, the center was the number 1 position back then.
But Clyde Drexler was also in Portland.
Okay, what number was Clyde, Kendall, in the draft?
He was a top 10 pick. He was up there.
He was number 4.
Number 4?
Yeah.
All right. What about Isaiah Thomas? What number was he?
He was the number 1 overall pick. Yeah.
Right, he came in the league what year? 82. That was back then, Bruce. That was back then. So
yeah, but I'm saying that don't mean every draft they're gonna have a.
No, but you said because back then.
I'm saying back then the center was. It's the same thing with the offense. The number one play was down low first, then throw the ball out. It was a center's game back then. It didn't really change until Steph started shooting them threes. You know what I mean? That's when people start saying they don't need the center no more. They want to use the small game and run. You know what I mean? Everybody know the center.
No, I knew Olajuwon and guys like Wes. I mean, I knew they picked centers. I'm not saying, but I'm just saying if you was that good as a player, like Isaiah Thomas, he just won the championship for Indiana, and he was drafted number 1. Okay, Magic Johnson wasn't no center; he was the number 1 pick, right, in his day, and he wasn't no center. He was a small point guard. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, but he was Magic Johnson too. Had he just won one with Michigan?
Who's to go, Michael or Magic?
No, I'm saying when Magic went as number 1, didn't he just come off a championship?
Yes.
All right then. Same thing with Isaiah.
And Michael came over a championship too.
They wasn't gonna pick nobody number 1 over Magic Johnson.
Okay, so was James Worthy a number 1 pick?
No.
Yes, he was.
I don't
yes,
think so.
He was.
Yes, he was.
James Worthy, Dominique Wilkins, James Worthy, Jerry Cummings, and Dominique Wilkins were the top 3.
What year did Worthy come out? What, 82?
Something like 82, something like that.
82, 83, something like that.
He came out the year before, I think, Ralph Sampson or after Ralph, because he didn't want to be in the same draft with Ralph Sampson.
Look, man, I can't even hardly remember my birthday, man. You want me to go
Come
back?
on here now.
But you brought it up. You said back then.
I'm saying that back then, the center was the big position. But before we go, I want to ask Larry something about Kansas City bringing Airbnb back. They brought him back as offensive coordinator.
Oh man,
is he coming back?
He already back.
Yeah, Andy Reid bringing him back.
That means he should have never left. That offense didn't turn out like they thought it was.
But he went to there so he can get a head coaching job. He thought it would help his career.
No. But still, they had a chance to bring him back after that, and they didn't bring him.
True. Yep.
See, he went there when he first left. He went there, then he was out of. I think he went and coached college or something one year.
Yes, he did. College, yeah.
You know what I mean? Andy Reid had a chance to bring him back, but everybody thought that Andy Reid was the one calling the plays anyway, and they didn't need Bieniemy. But then it turned out that Kansas City offense wasn't as fluid as it was with Bieniemy. So now they're bringing him back.
We're going back to Super Bowl.
So maybe Mahomes wanted them back.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
I was thinking that, Don. Maybe Mahomes said, look, man, we ain't been right since Bieniemy left.
Yeah, because he was a great disciplinarian, though.
Yeah.
He made you do it to the exact T.
Right. And that's what they was complaining about, remember? You're right. They
just like the Redskins started complaining, he's too hard.
Right. Y'all gonna have to find yourself a decent tight end because Kelsey's off into the sunset with Taylor Swift.
We know that. We know that. That deal is over.
It's time for him to go.
Long enough.
You got to find you a tight end because Mahomes got to have a go-to guy. He ain't got no go-to guy because the guys he got butter on their fingers.
My question, Larry, how many more years did Andy Reid got if he don't win the Super Bowl next year?
That's it.
He lost the last 2 years.
I say he got 2 years.
Okay, because coach is being fired.
Yeah, but I think he got enough
They would
respect.
never fire him. They'd never fire him. He could be on his
he got enough respect. They won't fire him.
He's gonna have to step down like Tomlin did.
Exactly.
Or Bill Belichick. He got to do the same thing.
Yeah, Bill Belichick was a different story. He's chasing a 20-year-old. That's why
you go to Super Bowl 5 times. You know, like you own half the house. You know,
right.
So my final question: if the Patriots win without Tom and without Belichick, did the owner take the credit for that, Robert Kraft, or how would that look for the Patriots without Tom and without Bill Belichick, Don?
It's a win.
I think the owner could take credit for that.
Nah.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, he made the decision.
GM, baby, but not the owner. I'll give it to the GM.
Nobody saw this coming this quick.
Right.
The reason the owner get the credit because he put great people in place.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He drafted, man.
GM did all the drafting.
And he
But
can't
he
put
had to
Tom
prove
Brady in
it.
there.
He has hands in it.
He
yeah,
did.
but the whole point is nobody saw them rebuilding this fast.
Right.
Nobody.
Absolutely
So I
nobody.
got to give
But
Loner the credit.
they picked up
Yeah.
a lot of players this year, though.
But they picked
Yeah,
up
but
Stephon
see-
Diggs. They needed, and they picked up a decent running back, and then they got a good defensive end. I can't think of his name.
Yes,
But they
yes, he
got
playing
some good
awesome.
pieces this year, and this is
And
why
they got a quarterback too.
yeah.
They paid
And he
good
matured
money.
quickly. He
What
matured.
you think, Henry? What you think?
Yeah, he definitely should take some credit. Nobody thought New England would be as good as they are. They got a great defense, good offense. They're a great team, man.
And I almost wanted to root for the Jaguars too.
What about you, Kendall?
I think Robert Kraft gets a lot of credit because one thing we can say about him, I mean, with their success, he was never a meddler. We never hear about Robert Kraft making all the kind of decisions. He had a little situation down in Florida with the massage parlor and stuff like that, having fun. But as far as him, I think if they win the Super Bowl, you would have to give him credit because he put the right pieces in place in order for them to win the championship and gets out of their way.
Yeah, and people was mad because they got rid of the brother after 1 year, 1 or 2 years he was dead.
Yeah, yeah.
But he
Yeah,
saw
but that was
something.
a
He
great
saw
move,
something
though.
that the other people didn't see, and
Yeah.
he brought a genuine patriot back to coach
Yeah.
that team.
Mike Vrabel, yes.
And he on his way to the Super Bowl, first year coaching.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
You know what I
think
mean?
he might be coach of the year this year.
If I'm not
Mike-
mistaken, didn't Tennessee fire him? If I'm not
Yes,
mistaken,
yes,
Yeah.
they did.
What was he, the
Yeah.
offensive coordinator
I
for
think he was
Tennessee?
there for 4 years, if I'm not
you know, he was
mistaken.
the head coach.
He was the head coach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at Tennessee.
Yeah, but they got to win it first before we.
No, but he right there in the mix. He further than all them other boys is right now.
All right, you guys, it's 7:13. I'm not gonna keep you guys all night. We can stay on this platform all night and talk sports, but I gotta let you guys go. So I'm gonna close out in prayer. Right? You guys ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, Father God, we just thank you for another sports talk tonight on this Tuesday. We thank you, Father God, for each and every one that's on the panel, praying for our brother Bruce once again, Lord, and praying for his family in the time of bereavement, Lord. Comfort the family, Father God, as you know how you do best.
Lord Jesus.
And we give you all the glory for that in the mighty name of Jesus. Bless our viewers, Father God, and grow our viewers. Let them be a part of the show, Father God. Let them call in or either give us comments, Lord, so we can include them in our show as well. So you get the glory in what we're doing with this sports talk. We love you. We give you praise. We give you all the honor tonight and continue to bless each and every family that's represented tonight. In Jesus' name, amen and amen.
Amen.
Appreciate
By
it,
the way,
brother.
UConn is number 2 in the book.